Just yesterday when I was out and about, I went to the Lego store. The Lego store didn't get their pad wall shipment, and I was highly upset. Today they got it. So I'm going to go back out today to check out that pad shipment. Also, when I was done uploading the video, I always rewatch it later on that night. And I was watching my clips at ToysRus, and I think I'm heading back to ToysRus because I saw something that I didn't see while I was there. And I'm most likely going to be picking that up. So yeah, today we're going to be doing some more Lego shopping. Woohoo! Look who made it out with me. It's Mama. We're at our one of our favorite breakfast places. It's a classic. Check it out. They got Lego on the TV. You can't beat the price. $10. There we go. We got a little coffee, a little toast, a little bacon, little eggs, hash browns. Definitely not a 5-star breakfast place, but nice and cheap. And it's called Pat and Mike's. What do you think, Jose?
It's good.
It's good for what it is.
It is good for what it is.
Okay, day 2. I got my grandma bag with my pab cups, hoping there's some good pieces on the wall. So I was looking for a new shipment, and the new shipment is what I got. So that's always a good feeling, right? You know, a lot of it's the same as what I saw the other day, but I am going to pick up some of these arches because those are the arches that I use to support my raised train line, and I think those arches are tremendously helpful and really cool because I'll be able to build like a dungeon using those, similar to what I did with my raised train station. And I think the ground line train station that I'm going to build into the raised platform is also going to use those. There's not really a huge amount of new pieces on the wall, to be honest, but there is one extremely helpful one, and that is right here. It's the 1x10 light gray brick, and I used all of my light gray bricks when I was building the rest of the platform coverings. There's also 2x2 light gray plate up top there, and I like these lime green 1x2 curved slopes. They're going to add some nice color to my hills. I have a huge bag of these, but if you want to add some color to your, or some sort of slopes to your hills, they're great, right? Like grass hills, the 1x1 cheese slopes, they're just beauties. 1x2 green jumpers there as well, and also some lime green 2x6 plate. But beyond that, there's not a huge amount of stuff that is sort of different from the last time I was here. I don't mind these corner plates. Actually, I've pretty much used all mine as well, so I might pick up some of those in my cups as well. But yeah, mainly gonna pick up some of those arches, some of those 1x10 light gray bricks, some of those curved slopes, and probably some of these as well. I don't mind that either. A 2x4 tan plate, that's pretty good, and also some nougat 1x2s. And over here, there's nougat 4x8 plate as well. So there's definitely a lot of good pieces on this wall right now, and generally speaking, if you see it on this wall, you're going to see it on other Lego store walls as well, because they all pick from the same pool of parts. But yeah, I'm just going to get to work here and pack some cups. So Jose felt out the 2 Disney minifigures that we need. That's Miguel and also Jiminy Cricket. So now I have the complete series, I think. And I have packed 2, 4, 6, 7 cups. So now that we're done at the Lego store, we're at ToysRus. When's the last time you were at a ToysRus?
While,
Hey?
While.
And there's something here on the shelves that I haven't seen in a while, and I regret not buying more of when they weren't retired. And they have them in stock here at ToysRus. Well, maybe they do. I saw it in my video yesterday, but I'm hoping they still have it in stock today. And that very special something isn't in these aisles over here. It's actually in the best department, where we have a whole bunch of Technic vehicles, Speed Champions, and Lego Creator Expert sets as well. They actually have a really good inventory here. But check it out. I think this set has officially retired, and I regret not getting more of these because there's so many great parts in this set. It is the Lego Ideas Medieval Blacksmith. They've been around for so long. So it says, display box, bring to cashier to purchase. So I guess I gotta go to the cashier to see if they have those in stock. If they're selling for the original suggested retail price, I'm not too sure, just because there's no price here. Maybe they don't have them in stock. I certainly hope they do, because there's some great rebrickable models that I would like to build someday. And this is just a great parts pack right here. Like, it is awesome. There's just so many good pieces in this set. So I would be looking to like part this out and potentially build probably the windmill set, because it looks amazing. So I guess I got to go to the cashier to find out if they actually have it in stock. I would imagine they do, but this is marked as sold out on the Lego website, and I can't find them anywhere. I can't find them on the ToysRus website. I can't find them, like, of course I can find them on Bricklink, but if I can get it for the suggested retail price, like the original, and not have to pay shipping, that's a huge bonus, and I just want to pick one up. I don't want to miss out on this. I never knew it was retiring, but some of these retirement, like the things going through retirement, just like creep up on you so quickly. It's actually crazy. Also, I could be wrong, but I think Winnie the Pooh is retired as well. And same with Sesame Street. I don't see Sesame Street here, but I'm like 90% sure Winnie the Pooh is retired. And I guess me being 90% sure is actually not right. It's not retired. I'm completely wrong. That's in regards to Winnie the Pooh. So this is actually the last one. And they take all the bags out because there's such a high theft rate on Lego. And this is how it comes. So all the bags have like just been put into this large shopping bag. And that's the medieval blacksmith in an additional bag. I think I am going to get it. You know, I looked on the Lego website. It says temporarily out of stock. I don't know if that means you're going to get more in stock, but this is the only one that I can find in town. And I just really want to build this really neat rebrickable model. So I am going to get it here from ToysRus, even though I don't get my VIP points. It is what it is. You know what? I won't lie. I sort of feel ridiculous buying this set from ToysRus right now because they were so like readily available for so long. And now they're not. So I'm like desperate. I'm like, oh, I need another medieval blacksmith. And I think it's because I've been working on like my medieval area with all the castles and all that. So now I've sort of got like the itch to try a rebrickable model with this set. And I'm going to show you those rebrickable models when we get home. Holy cow, look at today's loot. Like, it is heavy. I'm having a hard time carrying it down the stairs here with one hand. That's a lot of loot. Considering I picked up all those parts yesterday too. Boom. Oh yeah. This is going to be an awesome set. I can't decide whether or not I'm going to do that rebrickable model or if I'm going to just build like my own custom stuff using those parts. Because what a great parts pack, right? And then look at all these pieces in here. Loads of brick. I thought I would be able to use these right here to make some neat trees with the four-sided snot bricks. Yeah, create some custom like palm trees. I think I've seen those before in Lego sets being used that way. Then more brick. More brick. More brick. Yeah, so we're going to use that to build a dungeon. In here, there's a bunch of those arches. Also some of those 2x2 plates. More brick. And then I also brought the paint inside because I'm going to be painting this wall. Doesn't even seem like it needs it, but it definitely does. So I'll be painting that wall probably today. And then we got our two minifigs right here. Beautiful. Disney Series 3 minifig collection is now complete with the addition of Miguel. He comes with an additional head, and I decided to put it on Dante. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? Hey, great movie. Jose and I watched it the other day. Yeah, it's definitely in like my top probably 5 Pixar movies, to be quite honest with you. And then we have Jiminy Cricket. And this is what the Pab Hall breaks down to. So there's all the small 1x2 curve slopes, the larger 1x3s. The gray brick is insane. Pretty much fills my back of the drawer there, which is awesome. I stacked it all neatly in there. That's awesome. Like, look at that. It's thick. So yeah, that's essentially going to help me build the train station and the dungeon. And then I got 1 cup full of the arches. And then as my filler in that arch cup, I put these small curved 1x2 slopes. I thought they were all like this, but I guess it was a mixture, which isn't the end of the world because these are nice for like a rock detail. And then these, I just thought like be good for connecting plates or some sort of building. I don't know. I'll be able to use these somewhere. I just like that. Pretty nice. Like the, what would you even call that? Inverted curve slope or something. And then also some 2x2 plate was in that cup as well. And then my cup toppers were the 2x2 white bricks and some 2x4 black bricks. And then I got some dark gray plate as well. And yeah, I spotted these in like the miscellaneous mix bin. So I decided to grab those as well. Can never have enough 2x10 green plates. I opened up that bag there, and now I'm looking at all these pieces, and I'm trying to determine what I'm going to do with all of these. Of course, I've got to part it all out, so what I'm probably do is just sort it all into my parts inventory, or part it all out, and then do that rebrickable model of the windmill. Check out all the other rebrickable models that this designer has to offer on rebrickable.com. So this is the designer's homepage, GR33TJE13. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. But he's created all sorts of cool things. And a lot of them actually have to do with the medieval blacksmith. So that's why I was so eager to get out there and buy another medieval blacksmith. But you can see everything that he's created here. I'm going to have a look at some of the ones that really piqued my interest, and also have a look at all the ones that can be built from the medieval blacksmith, of course. So yeah, there are just tons of them here. It's wild. Oh, look at that forest lookout. That must be from the treehouse set, which I actually have an extra of as well. It's just a matter of space allocation, but yeah, he's done some stuff with the treehouse. I'm opening all these in new tabs. Let's have a peek at what I've opened up. Look at this, the forest and the cabin, and this is actually an alternate build of the treehouse, so we could do a forest and the cabin with the additional treehouse that I have as well. Don't tempt me at all. We got the medieval church, also the Falconer's Fortress, medieval castle. This one here, I believe, is a combination of the 3-in-1 castle and also the medieval blacksmith. I actually really like this one here too. This is the medieval tavern and inn. So this is built using the pieces from the blacksmith, but you also have to supplement it with your own parts, because you can see the piece count up here is 2,989 pieces. Then when you roll all the way down, it's going to show you that it uses the parts from the medieval blacksmith, but it has 2,164 pieces. So you'd have to put a bunch of your own parts into the set to create that, but that is super cool. I'm gonna leave that tab open. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, don't tempt me. Rebrickable is just like such a black hole. You can get sucked into it, and you can create all of these different incredible models, like the castle gate, and then the castle keep, which once again uses, I believe, the blacksmith in the 3-in-1 set. There's also the guard post, the medieval bakery, the medieval stables. I'm pretty sure this one uses parts from the medieval blacksmith and also from the bonsai tree. This next one is another alt build of the treehouse, I believe. This is the forest lookout. Then there's actually a smaller medieval tavern. This one here, once again, uses pieces from the bonsai tree and also the medieval blacksmith. Then there's also a watermill, a different medieval house, and a barn, a town market, a dragon attack. Here's another one with the treehouse. This one is the observatory. There's also a lake house, but I think this is the one that I'm most interested in. This is the medieval windmill. Yeah, that looks cool. I just love the windmill aspect of it, and I think it would look just great, like up there in the mix with all of the medieval stuff on that raised platform somewhere. I'm not sure if I'd want to put it where I plan to put the haunted mansion. I just haven't quite decided yet, but this is probably the one I'll do with all of those parts. Either that or one of these taverns. That one's pretty neat. The tavern, I could very easily acquire another bonsai tree to build that there. Or this one here, which is just massive. The medieval tavern and inn. And if you're interested in these instructions, well, check it out. If you want to build like multiple models, like take apart your set and rebuild it into something different, you can actually buy his complete set of instructions, which is the medieval town bundle. So obviously you got to buy these instructions if you want to build any of these, but this is like a big package that comes with all of them. I'm probably going to end up doing the windmill, and if I so choose, I can change it in the future. Haven't quite decided whether or not I'm going to put that in the corner over there by the blacksmith, or if I'm just going to stick with my original idea and put the haunted mansion rebrickable model up there. Either way, now I've got a bunch of parts, and I've got to start building. So I'm going to wrap up this video and start my next project here in the Lego City using a whack of those parts that I've acquired over the last couple of days. Excellent. You always need parts. Always run out of parts. So some days you just got to like go out and get them where it's best to do so, and yeah, just wrangle them up so you can start the next project just like I've been doing here over the last couple of days. Pretty exciting. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on by. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.